Welcome back to the Credible Dev YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about my YouTube workflow on Linux. I know that a lot of people may be new to creating YouTube videos and also use Linux, so I thought that this content might be useful for somebody that's just getting started. So we're going to talk about, how I create the videos, which is probably, it's nothing amazing. It's no secret. It's what a lot of people do. But doing this on Linux, you may have a lot of questions about what tools are used, how you use them, things like that, especially if you're new to video creation or YouTube. So we're going to go over, how I record the videos, the audio, how I edit the videos, and that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So obviously you see here on my screen that Kdenlive. Kdenlive's the only tool that I've used on Linux for editing videos. In the past, years ago, I'd used Adobe Premiere on Windows, and on Mac, I'd use Final Cut Pro. I don't do any kind of fancy editing or anything like that. It's pretty bare bones and basic since I'm just recording my screen and just doing simple how-to tutorials and stuff like that. So Kdenlive works perfectly fine for that. And you can actually add, titles into your videos and animations and things like that with Kdenlive, but I don't do any of that. Very basic stuff. To record the actual video, I'll let you guess what I use. I'm sure you already know. That's going to be OBS Studio. So OBS I use for the screen recording and to record the audio as well. And something that I do that a lot of other people probably don't do, because they probably have fancy studio mics that cost a lot of money, and I'm using a very basic mic. One thing that I do that is a bit different is I take my audio and I started using this Adobe Podcast Beta, this project for speech enhancement. So what I'll do, for example, is in Kdenlive, I'll take a video that I've created and I'll drop it in here. And there's probably other ways to do this. There's probably better ways to do this, I'm sure. But I'll drop the video down here and then I'll ungroup the clips so I can delete this audio in a moment. And basically, I will render out just the audio. So I'll do like this, and we will render to file. And usually that doesn't take very long. And once this completes, I will go back to that Adobe website and I will drop that audio file here. And I'll upload that, and it will use AI to make the audio better, take away background noise, things like that. And it doesn't take very long. It depends on how long the audio is, but it's usually 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. And then I'll download that, and then I will come back over here, and I will delete this audio clip out of there. And then I'll drag in the audio clip that has been enhanced into my project here, and then add it down here, and then I'll right click and I'll group the clips back together. And the reason why I group the clips back together is so that way when I do any type of slicing or something to cut out certain parts of the video, it cuts the video and the audio at the same time. So then after that, I've done my edits, which, like I said, nothing crazy, nothing complicated. I don't add any title cards. It's literally just the video and the audio. I will then render that out, and I use this MP4 option here. And sometimes I'll change this quality, but for the type stuff that I do, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. So lately, I've just left it on custom quality. So, a lot of my earlier videos that I posted on the channel, I've considered re-uploading those videos. Still haven't really decided if that's the right thing to do, but the audio on those wasn't the best. And 2 reasons for that. One was, again, I'm not using some, high dollar microphone, but also I wasn't using this enhancement product from Adobe. Outside of that was the filters that I was using for the audio. So I took a lot of time with adjusting and playing around with the noise gate and the suppression and all these different things. And the audio at this point isn't bad without the enhancement, but I just like what the enhancement does as far as removing background noise and just really cleaning up the audio. I think it does a really good job. If you haven't tried out that tool, I have it linked down below. But it's pretty crazy if you take some really bad audio that has a lot of background noise in it, like say you're outside on the street, cars going by, people honking their horn, things like that. You record that and upload it into that tool, and you'll be amazed with what all that it removes out of there. It's really cool. I hope that it remains a free product, and that they don't take that down or put it behind some kind of paywall, because then I might have to consider what I'll do next with either getting a more studio-like mic or paying for their product. But that's it. You know, like I said, nothing crazy. I'm new to YouTube. I'm not some kind of advanced video editor. I'm not doing crazy edits to my videos. Just really simple stuff. But I thought that, you know, some aspiring YouTubers out there that are also on Linux are wondering, you know, how do you start a YouTube channel if you use Linux and you're not on Windows or Mac? It's, you know, 100% doable. It's not difficult at all. It's definitely not rocket science. And so yeah, that's it. I hope this video helped somebody out. If you did find it useful, consider hitting the like button and subscribe. I appreciate your time. Thanks for checking out the video, and have a great week. Thanks.